question is, to me, as a doctor, colorectal surgeon as well, what kind of food is good for us? This question can be philosophical and can be physiological, but I will try to answer very concisely. We need food to get energy for our body, for our mind. What kind of food? We need to get clean food. Again, no toxins, no infection with food, with water. But how do I answer this question? Food should be natural, number one. Number two, everybody is different. Everybody has different digestive system in terms of this enzyme less, this enzyme more, and it's very individual what kind of food to eat. But food should be number one, should be natural. Number two, should be no overeating. We always, the old rule, when we eat meal, we should be not completely full after the meal. Number three, we don't need to really drink water during the meal because we dilute digestive enzymes concentration, and the digestion will be not as good as it should be. What else? Again, to get good food, it should be also, we need to keep in mind good proteins, good carbohydrates, and good fats. I briefly stop on those three things. Good carbohydrates. Mostly they are in vegetables. Good fats, many vegetables have proteins. We can get also proteins from meat, but I always recommend less meat. Fish. Now, good fats. It's a very important question. Good fats, meaning like saturated and non-saturated. Today, in our modern world, we also have hydrogenated fats, which is totally unacceptable in our diet. It's a margarine and stuff like this, and this stuff is used a lot in fried food, to make fried food in restaurants, especially fast food restaurants. So good fats, we need to incorporate omega-3 fats, especially like fats I recommend from flaxseed oil, fish oil. But again, if you take supplements with those fats, you can have heavy metals if you take supplements. So I recommend specific brands, for example flaxseed oil. So this company checks for heavy metals periodically, like cadmium, mercury, and stuff like this. So that's very important. Also, pesticides is another problem. And regarding pesticides, especially, the question is about organic food. Okay, so to summarize all this, I always tell my patients following things: no sugar, no refined sugar in any form. Why? Because it can lead to yeast overgrowth, and also other things, especially like cancer cells. They eat a lot of sugar, and other infectious agents, they also eat a lot of sugar. So no refined sugar. No fry food, and I mentioned why before. Some homemade food, fry food, it must probably okay. More vegetables and berries, because berries, we have a lot of vitamins, micro elements, and other specific components of foods like phenols and stuff. Also, less meat. Why less meat? Because meat has a lot of steroids and antibiotics, and in general, it's more difficult to digest for people. Um, Also, I recommend um, intermittent fasting. We all know about autophagy phenomena, which was even awarded for whoever. I forgot the name of scientist from Japan. He was awarded Nobel Prize for autophagy phenomena. So intermittent fasting is important, and it should be done very individually. And I think that's pretty much it.